on the channel, hopefully we can steer clear of heartbreak and disappointment with Legends Series 17, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Legends Series 17 unboxing and review, of course, the Target exclusive. And today we've got the Heartbreak Kid, we've got Shawn Michaels. But remember, for all your wrestling figure needs that are not Target exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing review like we do all the other ones here on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to do some comparisons later on in this video, so stay tuned for that as well. But without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging on old Shawn Michaels, the old Heartbreak Kid, one of the most popular performers of all time, of course. And Shawn Michaels, the guy that had a long storied career, still going strong, a part of the NXT brand, kind of in the old Triple H role, of course. A lot of us go all the way back to the AWA days of Shawn Michaels, of course, over into the Rockers days, into the solo run career. A lot of different versions of Shawn Michaels. Be interested to hear what your favorite era or favorite version of Shawn Michaels is. And I guess gun to my head right now, it's probably going to be this one. I really do like the looks of, not necessarily this one, but this era, I should say, of Shawn Michaels. I like this when he first became a bad guy. Of course, the barbershop window with Marty Jannetty, a hard day at the office, of course, for Marty Jannetty. Really like that time frame of Shawn Michaels. And speaking of, get me that Shawn Michaels in that black leather jacket. That's a deep cut we need. Hopefully Mattel gives us that one of these days here. But this is a Shawn Michaels a lot of collectors, especially newer collectors, have really been clamoring for. And I am happy to see here that they made this a little bit different than the other incarnations to really appease old-time, long-time collectors, whatever you want to call it, but still enough to be dangerous. So I like how they did that instead of just a straight direct re-release. There is some differences to this one, so I do appreciate that. But this is going to be a fairly popular one. If you can call the Legends, they are very popular, but we do know there's really not a hard time trying to track these down at Target. Target really pumps these out, and a lot of stores get cases of these at a time. It's just a very interesting concept there with Target right now, but still, we're here for it, and we're here for Shawn Michaels, and there he is in the package, looking only like a sexy boy would look in Legends Series 17. Got the old True Effects up there, Glamour Shot, WWE, Shawn Michaels, Elite, all the hits being played there on the package. On the side, there he is, looking cocky as ever. Those sunglasses, how about those? Legends on the side, same picture. Then on the back, we got the big old cross sell. Of course, we've unboxed all these here on the channel. We're going to do the Ken Shamrock Chase Edition and rank this entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. A very, very strong Legends wave, at least for me and where I sit. And as you guys know, sit right here at this table right here. But a very strong wave. Two of my all-time favorite wrestlers, Ken Shamrock, Ultimate Warrior in this one. Very, very hard to choose between those two, you guys know. And then AJ Styles, a friend of the channel as well, we'll call him at that. Since people say every single day, hey, anybody ever tell you look like AJ Styles? No, never heard that one. But AJ right there, a throwback version, which is really cool. And then, of course, this Shawn Michaels, which is very iconic to a lot of collectors out there. But let's see what it says on the back about old Shawn Michaels here. Titles: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion, Hall of Famer, anyone? How about that? Shawn Michaels made his mark as a tag team trailblazer as part of the Rockers, but had larger ambitions. With a single super kick, he broke his tag team. He broke Brutus Barber Beefcake's barbershop window, easy for me to say, and he broke through WWE's glass ceiling. The Heartbreak Kid emerged from the shattered pieces of the Rockers, beginning a path to becoming one of the greatest superstars in WWE history. So shout out to Ravishing Robert for that copyright. Absolutely phenomenal. That was one of the best ones. Definitely the best copyright of the set. I'm going to give him that. I'm going to give him that. But very, very cool. But without further ado, let's get the old Heartbreak Kid out of the package here. Of course, there's that Legends logo there. Always nice. Always looking good. See you later. Up high. Goodbye. Plastic prison time. Shawn Michaels. There he is. Looking only like a sexy boy could look in Legends Series 17, as I did say. I'm going to pop him out. And there he goes. Very easy. No twist ties. None of that going on. And get the hands out. There it is. Plastic. See you later. Goodbye. And then we get two hands with Shawn Michaels. He is awfully handsy. He does come with two fists of fury. He's not just good looking, I guess. He can also throw down if he needs to. Got the nice biker gloves going on, but you got the two gripping hands here. So as usual, choose your own hand adventure. How you like your Shawn Michaels, feel free to do it that way. But now we dive into this figure. And what do we got here? We're going to straighten him out. We do get the sunglasses with Shawn. We've seen these numerous times. I like that they are removable, but when you do remove them, you got a little pegs in the side of the hair. That is nice because it keeps them in. I really do like that, but it is a little unsightly when you look at the figure, as you got those holes on the side where the glasses go. So that is a little off-putting there. But the glasses look good, very Shawn Michaels' time frame. These are the ones that flipped up. You could do that if you wanted to. But they do look fairly good. We've seen these before. This isn't our first time seeing those sunglasses, but I'm going to put them off to the side. I don't believe this is the first time seeing this jacket either. We do get a nice jacket with him. Of course, it is going to be removable. We'll be able to get that out of the package here. On the back, it says, "I'm too sexy for this crowd." Oh, there you go. He is the sexy boy after all. Got the nice little chains hanging off the coat all over the place. You get the white, the very iconic white with Shawn Michaels. You get the red, kind of Bengal stripe going on there. Looking really good. We do get earrings on Shawn Michaels. I am happy to report they aren't removable. You guys know in that Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels we unboxed last year, I was not a big fan of the removable earrings. Too much of a danger to be lost. Just not a fan of that. I like them sculpted in if they're going to be there. That's what we get with this Shawn Michaels. Breaking this down, of course, head's removable, up, down, side to side, back and forth, all the usual hits there. Not the super blonde-haired Shawn, a little bit of a darker blonde hair to this Shawn Michaels that we've seen really blonde, we've seen darker blonde, we've kind of run the hair rainbow a little bit with Shawn Michaels. And then talking about the arms do go all the way around. You do get a bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, so we're happy to see that, of course. Hands going to be removable like we talked about. We do get the black wrist tape on him that is painted on. We do get chest hair on him. Oh, everybody loves a good chest hair rug, of course. Unfortunately, I'm happy or sad to report here, I would have really loved to seen real chest hair like the old school Jax days. Come on, Mattel, just one time. Give us the real chest hair. Let's see what that's like. Maybe one of these days. I think everybody should bombard Mattel. What's it gonna take to get real chest hair on some of these figures? What's it gonna take? Everybody email Mattel. Everybody ask them. Say, what are we gonna do? How do we get that done? We do got the ab crunch on him. Of course, the waist articulation. The big old Shawn Michaels splits. Man, he can jump over anything he wants to there. You do get a thigh cut on him. Double jointed, not pinless, but double jointed knees. Get the black knee pads going on. Boot cut, ankles very tight, side to side, back and forth. I get a lot of questions in the messages. If you could change anything about the articulation on Mattel Elite figures, what would it be? And it would definitely always be the feet. They're just a little bit too tight for my likings. A little bit more pivot, a little bit easier up and down would make so much more posability out of these figures. That is the weakest link to me. Maybe you got something different, but I always do see it that way. Nice jacket like we talked about on him. And then you do get the pants. This is where things get really different, is you got the black and white where we're usually seeing some reds and stuff like that. So you get the black and white pants, the black and white boots, all of that going on there. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on the stands. Make sure you get the Mattel stands, as I always do say. He fits perfectly on there. Let's get some of his other incarnations of this character of Shawn Michaels here. Of course, we do got the Walmart flashback version. Very similar in the hair. This is just a hair darker, no pun intended. But obviously the same kind of thing going on here, but different tights. You get the Heartbreak Kid tights here. The red hearts on it where you don't get that here. So there is some difference. Of course, same sunglasses going on right there. And then you do get the old school ringside collectibles exclusive. This is probably the most iconic of the bunch, really. This is the one I think of first. Of course, it's got the red on the pants, very similar to this one, but a little bit different. But it looks to be the same exact jacket going on. I'm too sexy for this crowd on both of these. Yes, they are. Just a little bit darker colors on it, but really not a whole lot difference. The tassels got some black where they got silver on this one. Same glasses on these guys. Same hairdo, but this is much blonder on this one. So there's some differences, but this is the ringside collectible exclusive, the OG one. It's still going to be my favorite of the three here, but I'm going to put him as a strong number 2 against the flashback. I'm not feeling that vest on this one as much as I do like this one, but there's something to be said here, is it's similar but different enough. Not a ton difference between these two, but I got to think this makes longtime fans that missed out on this or even missed out on this very happy to get this incarnation of Shawn Michaels. For me, like I said, I wanted to see that barbershop window one. Get me the Shawn Michaels with that leather coat. That's the one we need. Get some real chest hair on him, some real fur. Old George Animal Steel, old Shawn Michaels Jack style. Man, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's be crazy in 2023. Let's really step outside of that box and do something crazy. Maybe one day. Who knows? Maybe they'll hear my prayers. Who knows? But a good Shawn Michaels. And like I said, Legend Series 17 is a very strong wave. Go to your Target stores right now. You're more than likely to find Shawn Michaels on the pegs or somewhere in the week or so. If not there, online. We see these guys all over right now. And it is really easy for a collector. It's no stress, no fuss, none of that going on. Which is, there's something to be said about that from time to time. As fun as the hunt is, it's nice to be able to go in and just grab something every once in a while, if you ask me. But Shawn Michaels looking good. What say you guys out there in YouTube land? You going to pick up this Shawn Michaels? Do you got these other two? Say this one doesn't fit? Or are you like probably a lot of people watching, maybe don't have these two, said this is the one I'm going to get? You guys let me know in the comments down below. Of course, make sure you like this video. Give it the old thumbs up. Always helps the channel. You guys know how that goes by now. It also helps to subscribe to the channel and hit the old notification bell. As you guys know, we got videos every single day. Even more content on the Patreon. Is that possible? I'm not sure, but apparently it is, because as a last count, there was over 140 videos on Patreon that are not on YouTube. So there's a lot of content, a lot of stuff going on over there. Q&As, giveaways, you name it. And best of all, you do support the channel. And you can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And then don't forget to follow along and hit me up on social media. SirPaul64 is where you're going to find me on Twitter. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Heartbreak Kid himself, Shawn Michaels, I'm Kyle. And I'll see you guys all real soon.